Police in the UK and our government in New South Wales are banning the phrase globalise the intifada. So what does that even mean? In Arabic, intifada literally means shaking off, but you can think of it as uprising or resistance. In the context of Palestine, it particularly refers to the periods of 1987 to 93 and 2000 to 2005, when there were uprisings against the Israeli occupation of Palestine. These uprisings started with non-violent resistance, strikes, demonstrations, but Israeli forces murdered demonstrators and then violence escalated on both sides. Far more Palestinians were killed than Israelis. Now, most people involved in the intifadas had nothing to do with violence. They were non-violently demonstrating, so the word doesn't necessarily connote violence. It certainly has no comparison to the ongoing actual slaughter of Palestinians that is supported by our governments. The phrase globalise the intifada has emerged because Israel can't oppress Palestinians on their own. They rely on arms, finances, and legitimacy granted by other states. And so our resistance to Israel has to be global. I haven't actually heard the phrase globalise the intifada at a rally. I've seen it online. At the rallies I've been to against genocide, people do use the word intifada, but usually on its own. So it's unclear if this ban is going to be for the entire phrase or just this one Arabic word. Our Premier, Chris Minns, claims that the ban is in response to the horrific attack at Bondi. But the gunmen never used the phrase globalise the intifada. They seem to have been inspired by ISIS, an organisation which does not support the Palestinian struggle. Minns knows this, but he's hoping that you don't. Minns is calling the phrase hate speech, and he's non-committal about whether other slogans will be included too, like from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Let's be clear, these are not hateful slogans. They're calls for the liberation of a people enduring genocide. Lots of people on the left broadly support hate speech legislation, but this is why some people are wary of it. It's not normally the victims of hate speech, marginalised people, who are the ones that decide what counts. It's people like Chris Minns, who pervert the concept and want to deny us the language to resist genocide. And then those laws are enforced by the police, one of the most racist institutions in society. Do you trust them? These laws are disgraceful and should be resisted. But no matter what we're allowed to say, it doesn't change the facts. Israel is an apartheid state. They are committing genocide against the Palestinian people. They've continued to do so even after their ceasefire, killing hundreds of people. Our governments in Australia, the UK, US and Germany continue to back the genocide. So long live the intifada.